Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to another episode of Rush to Diamond. We return Plat 354 LP, playing Diana. I tried to do a game of Diana because obviously it's now the rework a couple days ago, and I don't remember how it went, but judging off if we go here, you can see my history at the top middle. We went 2-3-0, so I'm guessing it was a game that, I don't know, teammates kind of fed and the game just was lost. I actually do not remember the game at all. But the game itself here, so it's like Platinum 1, a little bit of Diamond. We're against a Yasuo player who's in Diamond. Lucian looks to be not very good. Bad with Lucian, bad mood, negative win rate. But the Zac seems pretty good. On Zac in his... Wow, wait, what? He has an 82% win rate on Zac in the last 71 games that he played. That's insane. Again, that kind of, to me, we've spoken about it time and time again, is, you know, oh, he would have been like a gold player, a low platinum player, playing different champions, and suddenly he picked up Zac, and it's like he found the champion that clicks with him. That's why I say, if especially you're new to League, don't just stop on a champion that you've, you know, oh, my first ever champion was a Mumu, therefore I'm just playing a Mumu. No, keep finding the champion that you're good with, because that can happen. They've got a Nasus jungle, which is a little bit weird, but he's a one-trick. I would presume a Nasus top one-trick. I don't really think jungle is the role that you really want to play on that champion. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Twitch chat, I think, just reminded me. That might have been the Diana game that I just showed you guys. I was 2 and 3. Twitch chat just said it was the game that it was 2 kills. My team had 2 kills and 15 deaths. So I think I had the only 2 kills that my team got. Possibly. So yeah, that does ring a bell now. I think I just kind of... Oh! Oh, wow, he was speedy. Damn. Damage. Alright, so team comp-wise, we are really tanky. Look at, like, the beefiness out of those 3. In before this guy goes, like, full lethality. Hopefully not. But, he doesn't need to. Like, me and Lucian should have a great game here. We're against... Did I go armor? Please say I went armor. Yes, I did, right? Where's armor? Yes! Oh, thank God. I did armor in runes. For some reason, I thought I might have gone magic resist. Whew. Thank God. Alright. So yeah, Susan in the jungle. Remember, if I do call Nasus Susan, it's because if you put Nasus backwards, it's Susan. It just sounds funnier than Nasus. But yeah, welcome to Diana Rework. This is my first video of it that isn't on the PBE, and obviously, like we mentioned and was full disclosure in that video on the PBE, it wasn't the greatest quality game because we were having a very rough recording day, not really getting any videos done, so we kind of, like, you know, put all the high rating people in the game on my team, etc., just to try and get the video made to give my impressions of the rework. This game hopefully will give a bit more of an even strength to the game. And, you know, we can form our opinions stronger about the rework. From what I've seen, I was watching Shipta play it a couple days ago. He tried 2 builds, and I knew instantly one build was just not really going to work. And he did the one build with Roa, and he basically did 0 damage. And then he did the other build, which is the full damage build. He does it slightly different to what I do. I don't love Hextech Protobelt on her. Shipta likes it. He built that, but then obviously did full damage, and he started to get incredibly fed and was like, oh, this is where the damage is. I was like, Like, I know, like, some people have said that they've made her more of, like, a team-fighty bruiser. Honestly, I think they've made her more into an assassin than she used to be. Oh, let's go! Yasuo's not moving there? Oh, Zac got it, by the way. Zac.
My eyes are open.
What? Did Nasus just not see me coming? I guess he just didn't see me coming. Yeah, I have heard people playing Diana jungle. Yes, I have heard about it. I don't know. Again, I know some people get annoyed when I say it, but I legit don't really enjoy playing champions to places that they're not fully designed for. Diana's designed to be a laner. So there is an example, by the way, of Diana elitists, and trust me, they do exist, or any champion has an elite crew. It's like, oh, Huz, you didn't hit your Q and you E'd before. Bad combo. Why would I press the Q when I didn't need to, and it could have got wind walled? So I jumped on him, because that's all the damage that I actually needed at the time. I jumped on him, used my W, and then used my Q to land damage him after I'm on him. It's just playing smarter. You don't always have to land the perfect combo to do an engage. I've always said that on Diana every single time we play this champion. And I think the more we play it, the more people realise that. They're like, oh, Huz is actually onto something. Go figure! So I could have gone just for the big boom boom item there. So I could have just gone straight for that. Kind of wanted some sustain at the same time, and corrupting's nice. Oh, thank God he's not doing lethality. Hallelujah. 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 Can a Nasus solo a dragon? Again, I legit don't know why you'd be playing Nasus jungle. Well, again, he's a one-trick. So I, again, presume it's a Nasus top one-trick. But, oh, I got autofilled to jungle this game. Because I'm a one-trick, I can't play anything else. I have to play it jungle. I'm guessing. It is so windy right now. What the hell? Is this a bad idea? Nope. Apparently. Oh, Nautilus! Dude, what was that? Oh, boy. Oh, that was something. Yeah, I know everyone in Twitch that's like, oh, but you get like 12 stacks from creeps. Yeah, but still, like, its practicality is like pretty bad. I'd prefer much prefer a jungler that actually has ganks. Nasus's gank is I'm gonna just run into the lane and just wither something, and hopefully that's enough. It's usually not. Yeah, no, that play was good in me ganking and that, but Nautilus just queued into the tower after the play was on. Like, after I was free, I was like, oh, I'm safe. He's like, derp, 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 and then he latches it, and then the tower aggro's on him. So it's like, oh, really, dude? Again, we let's call it unfortunate. So remember, it can't be an infernal map, because Infernal Dragon is the first. The dragon? You have to know. Damn it. So you're kind of seeing the weakness of Nasus jungle. They can just get bullied. Let me have this one and you can have our one. Hey, okay, we're not on comms, but it kind of like seemed that he listened to me. It was like, he stopped attacking when I asked him to stop attacking. What happened? Again, the Zax's win rate. Would I call it a little bit suspect, by the way? Maybe, like, an 80% win rate in 70 games is, like, let's be honest, that's insane. That's a really insane win rate. So I'm not saying that another player is playing on that account. I'm not saying that. I'm implying it. Probably not. Again, like we said in Champion Select, it could be just the player has picked up a champion that they've never played before, and then boom, I'm amazing with this champion. It happens. It does happen. Ugh. Do 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 do. Alright, I don't know where he's gone. He could be going top lane. Yeah. Sion's got ult, so I doubt he'll die. And he's off. Oh, Yasuo did do a flash play, though, so that would probably actually kill the Yasuo. Not the Yasuo, the... Wait, Sion? Can he just... Nah, he's dead. Oh, okay. Is he maxing Wither? What? Kind of seemed he was maxing Wither. Because I got really slowed. So it's a shame, but obviously that was Yasuo's first roam. And it seemed actually quite close of you not getting the kill, but it's fine. Rogue Pixie, welcome very much for 18-month streak, 19 months in total. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, as always. Thank you, thank you. I've heard people talking about this. People have said Yuumi jungle. I don't really see it myself at all. Oh, now you don't latch anything? So Yasuo is finally starting to show up in the game. Unfortunately, again, yeah, spam ping me when you had vision of him the whole way walking down and you guys didn't react. Great one. Like, that's literally what I was about to say, is that we kind of... I think I early pinged top lane, and then Sion was basing and got caught out, and then bot lane, they could see him walking down and they didn't react. And plus, they probably would have lived if Nautilus hit his Q on the wall, but he missed the Q. Feels bad. But no, I have heard about Yuumi jungle. I can't say if it's good or bad. My gut feeling is it's terrible, obviously. But I haven't seen it myself, so I don't want to pass complete judgment. Just some judgment. Get rid of his passive. I'd like to kill him in the 1v1, but I don't have Ignite. That could make the difference against a Yasuo with Conqueror. Nice stop. That actually might force him to stay in lane. Yeah, it does. Cool. Wow, I missed. Oh. This Nasus, I legit has just walked around and hasn't done anything. To be fair, I didn't really either. Did a little bit of damage here or there, but nothing spectacular. Just couldn't get to the Yasuo after I missed my ult. I have, by the way, seen some people, when it comes to the Dino rework, call that the ultimate needs to be sped up. I don't know. Some people are saying the moon delay is way too much. Again, I haven't played enough of the rework to really put my opinion on it. Because, you know, the people that are calling for that have probably already played like 50 games of the new Diana. This is my second on live server, third in total, including what, like one PB game. I know I played more than one on the PBE, but you know what I mean? I don't really want to kind of say, oh no, it has to definitely get sped up because I haven't played it enough. It might just be people are still getting used to it. So, you know, give them time and it might be really overpowered. We don't really know. Is Diana an assassin? Yeah. There are some people that are still kind of holding on that like, oh, she's an AP bruiser. I honestly think she just straight up is an assassin now. Like, that's the way that I've always played Diana, by the way. Like, I've never been like, oh, I'm playing her as a bruiser with the... Like, there's been a rower build going around, even with the old Diana. I never did that build, because I was like, you don't do what Diana wants to do with that build. Where did that come from? Whoa. That was damage. See what I mean? I didn't even hit my combo then, by the way, because I thought, like, you know, it's a Kai'Sa. I don't want to dilly-dally. She could ult around me or something. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to E and ultimate her. And yeah, we just straight up murdered her. So, okay. Ooh, my bot lane might be dead here. But this should give me a lot of mid... It might actually give me mid lane tower. And if they don't die, fantastic. I think they're fine. They're really close to the tower. Oh, they actually nearly killed them. Yeah, Nasa's jungle seems so weak. He's just way too slow. That's the problem. In a meta that I think junglers need... Like, farming on jungle is important, and that's where some people may get really confused. Going, Huz, Riot's balance to the jungle, therefore shouldn't Nasus be really strong now? You need a mixture. You need to be able to farm and gank, and I think Nasus's ganks... And, you know, when you invade a Nasus, the dude has, like, no strength in the early game, and the game nowadays is so much more about early game in the jungle, too. So I personally just don't see the pick being good. And again, this guy who plays it might think it's terrible, but he's a one-trick Nasus, so he has no choice. He's committed to playing that one thing. He got to this rating because he plays that one thing, so he can't... It's not like he exactly can pull something else out randomly. Let's go back. Stealing the red's nice. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, we're on our way to a pretty nice starting build here, ladies and gents. I'm going to buy the Zhonya component, I think, before I go Deathcap. Because the enemy team, they have some strength to it. We're also against a Yasuo, who's obviously an AD champion. Whoa, he let him go! Damn it. Yasuo thought he was dead, so he let him go. That's funny. Why did... Are you serious? He overstayed for a blue buff. How greedy can you get that he legit was like, I'm staying around. Oh, God. Ta! They didn't try to save the Soraka. Wait a minute, I can go this way and I'll be fine. Wow, that's funny. Oh, dude. Why did he stay for the blue? Like, he might... Again, Yasuo's a really quick champion. He's he's got a passive item that gives him movement speed. So it would be very hard to catch up with one. And he just stayed for the blue buff. Okay, we're actually going to do something that I'm actually going to change my mind. Because I just noticed we're 6-0. I didn't realize we're this fed. I'm actually going to keep the Seekers, so we're gaining the armor, but I'm going to go full damage. I'm going to start building into thingies. So normally I would never split my item build because it's usually weaker to do that, but I think I just need the armor component right now. I don't actually need the invulnerability. I don't need the invulnerable Zhonya component to it yet. So let's just continue buying full damage and try to keep snowballing what we've currently got on Diana. So I will say to people, as someone that does play Diana, you maybe call her a Huzzy pocket pick that I could randomly bring her out and usually get quite fed over the last couple, seasons here or there. She feels basically the same. Like it's nothing major, so I don't think there's any Diana players out there that are actually going to feel like cheated by a mini rework. It's like, it's the same thing. So yeah. Rift Herald could be being done right now, because, like, where the hell's the enemy team? Is it cannon? I'm very confused. Are they? Okay. No, what? So again, not going to land my combo. Why? Because I don't know if she had flash. I'd rather do the instantaneous damage, because like the Q, that can be flashed quite easily. When you're Eing on somebody, you're just jumping on their face. So a lot of the time they can't escape it. Alright, there you go, folks. That is the first game that we're uploading on live servers of the new Diana. Pretty good performance. Lippy Pop coming in with 28-month streak. Thank you so much. I didn't get that. Well. But yeah, no, it seems fine. Again, realistically, it doesn't feel that much different than the old Diana. So yeah. Make sure to report Nasus. I honestly don't think what Nasus did was reportable. I think he was just playing Nasus jungle in current meta. I think it's just very weak. So, yeah, we just invaded him a lot, and there's nothing a Nasus can do. Okay, that's funny. Oh my god, tower, what? Oof. Don't think we can end. Wait. Hold up. Nautilus bought a Knight's Vow and he gave it to me. He didn't give it to Lucian, who's also 7 kills. I am the favourite now. Alright, well, you have to let him die. Alright. Again, they didn't open, but they have some AFK people? I don't know. God. Yeah, I like the ultimate. I think I prefer the new Diana, by the way, because it's the same thing, but it's got a cooler ultimate. And by the way, that burst was without 100% Spellbinder too, so we could have done more. But there you go, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was Diana with her rework. My overall thoughts of it. It's pretty good. You can see the strength of it, right? You can see the strength of it. It's basically the same as what it used to be. If anything, it might be stronger. But what I will say is I definitely feel there is a separation between old and new Diana. What I mean by that is I think old Diana could have done the rower build. I personally feel the new Diana is just an assassin. So when I was watching like Shipter play a few games of doing the rower build, yeah, he was really not doing anything. It was very lackluster. I was like, Then he played one game with the assassin build, or his assassin build. My build's different to his. And suddenly he started getting really fed. And I was like, yeah, so I do think there is definitely a separation that if you, let's say, or, you know, I did say earlier, oh, if you're a Diana player, you're not going to be disappointed with this. You will if you are a Diana player that went the rower build every game. That's probably what I'd say, because I don't think the rower build is good anymore. But we went 806, 139 farm, and damage-wise dealing the second most damage behind the Lucian, who had a pretty good game himself. But that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, throw a like on it, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.